Next batch of articles, what I got for you. Rumors regarding the next gen Xbox. The next Xbox will reportedly feature full bore windows. Now, what does that mean? I don't know. Let's find out. A report about the next Xbox has surfaced online, and it seems that it will heavily lean into the Windows experience. We were informed late last year that Windows 11 would receive a full screen support for the Xbox app, allowing players to easily switch between desktop and Xbox's full experience when playing games. It seems that Xbox will be leveraging the same technology for its next Xbox console. So basically, it's going to be a Steam machine. That was the original rumor, and now this is the second time that we've seen this rumor, so I believe where there's smoke, there might be fire. Next Xbox console's only difference from a traditional PC is the ability to run Xbox One and Xbox Series X games. A new report by Windows Central provides a lot of details on what to expect from Xbox in 2026, revealing exciting details about the upcoming console. The report shows that the plan to run full-bore Windows on the next Xbox console has remained the same. Thanks to their partnership with AMD, this console's interface will be delivered through the full-screen experience and the Xbox PC app, and Microsoft is hard at work to make the app capable of executing it. The report claims that the main difference between the next Xbox console and a traditional PC is the ability to run Xbox One and Xbox Series games, allowing players to bring forward their existing libraries to the next-gen console. The Xbox president has also confirmed that the next console will be backwards compatible and will be enhanced with AI, meaning upscaling stuff to 4K or even 8K. The reports also discuss credible rumors about an OEM Xbox PC in 2026. However, players have asked to treat this information with caution until properly verified. Not verified, but basically what I'm getting at is they're making a gaming PC. And if they do, make it a small form gaming PC. It doesn't have to be as small as the Steam machine, because the reports are this is going to be the most powerful. They're claiming this is going to be the most powerful console in the market, so it's going to be more powerful than the PS6. So if they want to make a small form like mini ATX PC with the Xbox logo on it, and then it has a disc tray, and the disc tray not only reads DVDs and Blu-rays, but it also reads Xbox discs, that'd be cool. You can go into full screen mode and get the full Xbox experience, or you can switch to Windows. I guess it would be hard to market that though. Shout out to Sheet of Flame with the $2 super chat. Bring back the Auntie Slayer anthem. Nah, I'm in a relationship. Why would I play that song, bro? Come on, keep up. Why would I play that? I'm not slaying anybody's auntie anymore. You just asked me to fuck your auntie, nigga. What the fuck? I'm not doing that. He said, yo, get yourself in trouble for the chat. I was in your stream the other day. Why was you talking about fucking aunties? The chat wanted it. They wanted it. They needed it. Steam machine making them shake. Well, no, to be fair, they announced this was a rumor that came out before the Steam machine was ever announced. But what I will say is that doesn't matter, because most people are not in the know when it comes to gaming news. But what did break through into the mainstream is the Steam machine. So if the Steam machine comes out before this and it's successful, it definitely would eat their lunch, some of their lunch, just because there's going to be people like, well, the Steam machine's cheaper. I can get a good price to performance ratio there. Why would I buy that over this? It kind of like, I think this would be more impressive if the Steam machine wasn't announced. It kind of ate their thunder. So when they come out and announce it, it's going to be like, oh, so it's like the Steam machine. I feel like they got to do something else to make it stand out. Because I mean, at this point, the only thing that's making it stand out from the Steam machine is the fact that the disc tray can read Xbox discs. And then you can do the backwards compatibility with the enhanced AI. And even that, I'm gonna be honest, is not that big of a deal. Because if you really wanted to play old Xbox games, you could just download an emulator on a PC, even like the Steam machine. That would be enhanced. For those who have not played emulators recently, they have different mods and stuff that you can install that enhances it. You can play PS2 games in fucking 4K. Like, that's not new. Watch it have Copilot. Oh, Copilot. Fuck no. If it has Copilot, I'm gonna be like, you need to leave. I don't want that shit. That shit is ass. I'm doing that with the RPCS 4. Yeah, and they're talking about PS4 emulators now. Yeah, PS4 niggas, that's how old your platform is. We got PS4 emulators now. People are emulating Bloodborne in 4K, 60 FPS. Your console is a piece of old technology. Bum ass Copilot. Copilot is like the worst fucking AI. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Microsoft, this is cool. This is a cool start, but you're gonna need to come a little bit harder. I'm gonna need you guys to come a little bit something. You gotta add something else because the Steam machine already announced something like this, a hybrid console PC that gives you the best of both worlds. You guys are gonna need to come with something else to help you stand out. Copilot is malware. At one point, it screenshots every 15 minutes. Yeah. Well, I uninstalled that shit real quick when that shit was on my PC when I first got it. PS4 is damn near retro. It's not damn near, it is. Retro is 10 years or older. That shit is 13 years old. It's not damn near. It is. It's retro. Don't let a PS4 nigga hear that. What do you mean my 2 gigabytes of RAM is retro? You said what harder? I need them to come a little harder. You know what I meant. Don't do that. That shit is an antique. Yeah, that shit about to start high school. It's about to be a freshman. So yeah, that's new Xbox news. Other news, we got a bunch of different game potential development and announcements. Wolfenstein 3 is in the works from Indiana Jones and the new Colossus developers. Perfect time to be punching Nazis. No, I gotta hit this for it. Couldn't think of a better time to punch some Nazis. This is a great time. Word is out that Bethesda's Machine Games is working on Wolfenstein 3. The possibility was mentioned in a post by Windows Central's Jeff Corden, and Kotaku can't confirm it's true from their own sources. The Swedish developer, which most recently knocked it out of the park with 2024's Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, is returning to the Nazi blasting franchise for the first time since 2019's Wolfenstein Youngblood. At Bethesda Softworks approaches 40th anniversary, and Wolfenstein, the TV series, is in the work to follow Fallout into the Amazon Prime. There's really not a better time to revive the long-loved series, and given Machine Games' previous success with the title, it seems like the right team to be doing it. It's not just the timing of them working on a TV show so they can release it at the same time as the TV show. It's also just like the political state of the world. I think it's a great time to like punch a fucking Nazi. I think a lot of people, that would appeal to a lot of people. Yeah, it's gonna piss off a certain side of the internet. Let's see. Youngblood was, in fairness, somewhat disappointing. The spinoff, I don't care what you're talking about right there. Of course, though, Machine Game series represents something of a reboot, with the new Colossus being referred to as the Wolfenstein 2. There are a great many more games in the franchise. Wolfenstein as the IP began before even Bethesda. Now they're just giving the history. So I mean, we got the gist of the article. I'm with it. Did you see A$AP Rocky's new single cover being a homage to PlayStation 1 video game covers? Nah, I didn't see that. I'm not keeping up with the A$AP Rocky news. Why are you upset about? Yeah, when this game comes out, if you see anybody getting upset, you need to question that. Like, why are you upset about killing Nazis? Like, what's wrong with that? Sounds fun to me. Don't be surprised when it gets announced. Other Bethesda shit. id Software could be returning to Quake. Who's ready to go back to 2003? It seems that id Software might be returning to one of the most famous franchises under its belt, Quake. The Quake series is one of the most popular franchises in gaming, redefining how the industry approaches first-person shooters. However, it's been a very long time since we saw a new Quake installment, with the latest being Quake Champions, along with some enhanced versions of older titles. So it's high time we receive a new game. And I don't remember how Quake Champions performed. Are there any Quake heads in here? I'm not gonna lie, I was an Unreal Tournament dude, so like I didn't really play Quake. It looked decent, but it looked like, I don't know, like a watered down Unreal. A new report by Windows Central, which talks about Xbox plans in 2026, discusses the rumors about id Software is returning to Quake or Hexen, as Microsoft now owns all rights to both franchises. There's a chance that we could hear about these games at Bethesda's QuakeCon event. However, it is a big reveal that it might be featured during the Xbox showcase. Regardless, players should take this information with a grain of salt. This is just a rumor. I'm curious of how people would respond to this game because it is super fast paced. It's a twitchy shooter. I wonder if people would like that with not as many gimmicks. It's really about map control. As mentioned above, the last Quake game was Quake Champions, which was a free-to-play title that was released in 2022. I don't really remember that game, bro. Quake Champions died pretty fast from what I remember. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder if there's a market for old school fast-paced Twitch arena shooter. The last one I played was not Quake Champions. It was what was the Cliffy B game? Overwatch killed that shit. People didn't like it. And I think it was because it was a higher skill game. I thought it was a solid shooter, but it was a higher skill game. Lawbreakers, yeah, Lawbreakers. Quake would be in, Quake is like the OG. Unreal and Quake are the OGs, and that game would fall under it. I'd be open to it. I gotta see an announcement. I gotta see an announcement for it. You got the bat signal yet, or are you playing more Hades? Let me see. I might have got a bat signal. I see a notification. 1 second. Epic killed the Unreal franchise because they too focus on Fortnite in their engine. That's why. Oh shit. Let's see. New Starcraft shooter likely to be revealed at BlizzCon. Another one. The long rumored Starcraft shooter is looking to set to be revealed this year. According to a new report from Windows Central, the Starcraft third-person shooter is likely to be revealed at BlizzCon 2026 in September. The headline for BlizzCon 2026 is most likely to be Starcraft, Corden writes. It was previously reported that Starcraft is getting the third-person shooter treatment, and it confirmed these rumors true via my sources a while back. As mentioned, rumors for the new game are nothing new. As far back as September 2024, Insider Gamer reported this new title, which first came from Jason Schreier. It was mentioned it was being in development in the latest, alongside the latest book, Play Nice: Rise and Fall of the Future of Blizzard. No other details about the game are known at this point, but to hear it's still moving forward has me excited for fans of the franchise. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know shit about StarCraft. The only thing I played StarCraft related was that MOBA. It was okay. Heroes of the Storm, I think, it was okay. But I would have to see gameplay. Maybe this would be the one that gets me into it, because I like third-person shooters. I ain't gonna hold you. I've always had a preference for third person over first person because you can see more. So I'd be open to this if the trailer, when they announce it, is fire. And this is all seems like it's gonna be under the Xbox banner, I think. The game was in development forever. It's time to finally show it. Don't be surprised when they do. Another potential announcement. Fallout New Vegas remake is coming, it's claimed. Fallout fans can rejoice as another tidbit claim has surfaced related to Fallout New Vegas remake. While most fans of the post-apocalyptic series are focused on the imminent announcement of Fallout 3's remake, a fair portion of that community is eagerly awaiting Fallout New Vegas news. As the Fallout show is currently unraveling and exploring the post-game events of the 2010 open world RPG, it makes great sense for Fallout New Vegas remake to be unveiled. They should have released this alongside the show, season 2. In a recent deep dive in the future of Xbox, Windows Central revealed that both the Fallout 3 and New Vegas remakes are coming. It's widely assumed that Fallout 3 will surface first, given that the documents referencing the project were dug up as far back as 2023. Talk about a Fallout New Vegas remaster or even a New Vegas 2 has been circulating for a while, but never to the same concrete standard. If you ask the average Fallout fan which title is their favorite, they'll almost always have a split between 2008's Fallout 3 and New Vegas. I never played New Vegas. I played 3. I didn't play New Vegas. So if they announce a remake, I wouldn't buy it day one unless there was nothing else to play. But I definitely would catch this on a Steam sale, like I did with Hades 2 and what's that joint? Silk Song, and put it on the back burner. Moon in 4K, let's go. I feel like New Vegas's visuals didn't really age well. I will get on sale. I will get it on sale 100%. Yeah, I wouldn't want to pay 70 for it. I'd pay 30, 40 for it, maybe 20, you know. Didn't they botch the anniversary edition? There was an anniversary edition? I ain't know. They will probably break it like they broke Fallout 4. Yeah, y'all think Bethesda's capable of making a solid remake that doesn't have any bugs or glitches? They couldn't get it right the first time. I'd be curious. I would have to see a review, actually. Imagine they drop a remake with improved visuals and it has the same exact bugs as the old game. That would actually piss me off. Never get Fallout for retail. Yeah, I had Fallout 4 when it first came out. That shit was, I think I got a blue screen or two. I almost quit. Arc Raiders ditched free to play because of Helldivers 2. We got some insight on the development of Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders CEO reveals that games like Helldivers 2 inspired them to move away from free to play in a more traditional model. Embark Studios' new extraction shooters, Arc Raiders, has cemented itself as one of the top dogs in the multiplayer shooter genre, doing so without pursuing a free to play model. The title's success is apparent, with the game recently hitting 12 million in sales within 2 months of release. During a new interview with GamesBeat, the CEO of Embark revealed why they ditched the free-to-play model for Arc Raiders. The CEO stated that they looked at games like Helldivers and realized that the same space that they want to be in, rather than releasing a free-to-play game, that's the same space that they want to be in rather than releasing a free-to-play game. The CEO adds that he is unsure whether this was right or the wrong decision, but is happy about the fact that the game is relatively affordable. I think it was the right decision. You guys sold 12 million copies. You guys have generated a gajillion different dollars. There's no... I think part of the reason why people really like the game is it's $40 and they feel like they're getting a lot of value. If it would have went free to play, you guys would have had to put a bunch of expensive microtransactions in the game, and I think that would have turned off a lot of people. I feel like that's like the happy medium. Instead of everything being like a free-to-play game, release your game for 30 to 50 bucks. More people will be inclined, especially if it's good, to try the game out. That's one of the biggest selling points for Expedition 33. A lot of people don't like turn-based games, but they hear about how good it is, how it's a different type of turn-based game, and it's only 50 bucks. People are more inclined to try it. The dev team knew that the game didn't have a campaign, so they didn't want the price to be an offender for someone. Therefore, they decided to rather make people feel like it's totally worth 40 bucks. The hope is that players feel that they got value for their money given how much time they seem to spend in the game. Then, you know, word of mouth, they sell more copies, da-da-da-da-da. I think it was a good decision. I disagree on the visuals not aging well, at least for me. I played it after I played 4 and 76 in New Vegas. It's still my favorite environment to play in. That game looked ashy to me. I tell my stoner friends it's just a 3.5. They're gonna spend it anyway. I guess. You got to speak weed breakdowns for them to get it. That's crazy. Shroud said he's out. I saw that. I did see that. I saw a clip that said Shroud said he's thinking about quitting the game because he's sick of the fucking cheaters. And then I covered it the other day that Nate Shot is talking about he's sick of the cheaters too. I told y'all it's not me hating on anything. The biggest problem with online games, specifically really online multiplayer shooters, but some other games, because 2K has the problem, but it's really a problem that plagues, I don't know what it is about the shooter community, and it could be a first or a third person game, but people who play shooters, it just attracts a lot of cheaters. And as long as the community is toxic like that, it's gonna turn people off, because I don't care what nobody says. Nobody wants to pay X amount of dollars for a product, go work a 12-hour shift, then come home and get fucked on by somebody who's cheating in the game. Now, why did I say fucked on? I don't know, but that was the verbiage I chose to use, so we're just gonna go with it. You know what the fuck I meant, okay? The developer said that it'll be handled. The crew was on vacation. Yeah, they said that, but until it's absolutely implicated, doesn't mean anything. I mean, think about all the times that Call of Duty Warzone has said we're gonna get rid of cheaters, and there's still a gazillion cheaters on that bitch. Until it's seeing is believing. Until they actually get it done, you can't just take their word for it. Shout out to the gaming addict with the sub, appreciate it. Could be a situation where they find out they don't have the resources to tackle such a large problem. Yeah, no Vaseline. Unannounced Life is Strange reunion rated by Peggy in Europe. A new Life is Strange game coming. The new Peggy rating data, if you don't know, Peggy is the Europe's version of the ESRB, their rating board that rates games, you know, E to teen and M and shit, has surfaced for an unannounced Life is Strange title. Peggy rating information has been leaked for an unreleased game that's popular by Square Enix titled Life is Strange Reunion. It was rated 16 for violence, strong language, and drug use. So basically this confirms a new Life is Strange is coming. This is a leak. Because otherwise, why is it being rated? They should have made this into a TV show. I tried to play the first game. I couldn't get into this. This is one of those choose your own adventure games I just couldn't get into. And it's for the same reason I struggled with Persona 4. I'm not big into the teeny bopper shit. It's hard for me to like resonate with those characters. At 35 years old, I just don't want to be in high school. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Just doesn't interest me, but I know people love it. Ethos loves it. Life is Strange prints money. So don't be surprised when a new one gets announced. When it happens, who knows? But you know, for the people in the back, what's a teeny bopper? It's like a goofy way of saying a kid being a teenager. That's all. Like an old phrase. I'm old, guys. Y'all never heard the term teeny bopper? Look at these fucking teeny boppers over here, bro. I'm not talking about bopping. Like, y'all niggas is nasty if you're thinking of that. I'm not talking about that. And that's the last one I got. That is the last article I got. Let me see. Let me make sure. Let me see if there's anything in the sub box. I know, but these young kids in the stream, yeah, I'm just not into none of that fucking little kid ass shit, bro. Let me change to my main. True Colors is probably more for mature audiences. Play Dead by Daylight. Nah, I'm good. I played that I interviewed the developers in 2015. I played that back in 20. Guys, that game came out like 11 years ago. I'm good. Y'all are still playing Dead by Daylight? Like, what's the appeal of that gameplay loop? When you play Persona 5, you're gonna give us updates. Would love to hear your take on it. That's gonna be a slow burn project. But whenever I boot it up, I'll talk about it, I'm sure. Summit Kingdom. My friend streams it. They add new villains, but it's the same shit. You fix the light and then run out the building. Like I guess Highland King. I'm gonna get off that. Kinfolk. The hell is Kinfolk? Inari gameplay reveal. Yo, shout out to Hey I'm Big with the sub. Appreciate it. The gameplay loop is just not interesting enough for me. I saw that video yesterday. I don't think it's a lot in the sub box. Shout out to Treason with the super chat. Absolute Superman is hitting like crazy. I picked that up today. I know it's a new story arc that starts. I gotta read that shit. Does anybody own a pair of these fucking glasses that creates a screen on your face? Can y'all see that shit? Are these legit? Anybody own stuff like that? That shit is weird. Cause I'm like, don't you have to plug it in? That's like one more thing you gotta plug in for like a battery. How about the Plague's Tale bundle and can't progress the story the first game because of a bug? It's worth beating, or should I? I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't even play the first game. The first game is like a 6 or a 7 at best. If you should have asked me before you bought that shit, bruh. Just watch a 10-minute summary on YouTube of what happened in the first game. The second game is like magnificent. The first game is kind of mid, to be honest. He says 6-7. What the fuck? Call of Duty Fallout collaboration. Here y'all go with this bullshit ass 6-7 shit. South Park. JG's big ass head. Nah, don't skip the first one. I skipped it. I was able to completely follow the second game. Let's see. I watched the summary.
So many memories here. I never thought I would be back. Everything feels smaller than what I remember.
You get this fucking baby out of my ear. See Inari. That was looking hella Full Sail sophomore year. You watch videos, just put it in ChatGPT to summarize it. ChatGPT, what happened in this? Ooh, this art style's nice. Furries? A Metroidvania. The art is nice, but another pixel game. The movement looks solid. Silk Song knockoff. Oh my god, man! I don't know if you're being serious. I hope you're joking, bro. I'm gonna say you Silk Song niggas are annoying, man. Please tell me you're trolling. Oh, brother. Silk Song invented a new genre. Without Silk Song, we have no Metroid, nigga. I'm trolling. Oh, okay. Avengers Doomsday trailer. Let me look at this Call of Duty shit. I know I'm not playing it. This looks like a good game, but I know I'm not playing it. So they got ghouls running around on the map. Slop of Duty. Play as Ella Pernal. I feel like this collaboration is so ironic because in Fallout, if you've never played the games, one of the key reasons why civilization collapsed was due to corporate greed and just powerful men shooting nukes at each other and shit like that. So to me, it's kind of ironic that the creators of Fallout collab with some of the most gluttonous, fucking corporate greedy slop making ass games in Activision and Microsoft. It's just weird to me. Like, oh, so this is just a story. You don't actually believe any of this shit. It's fucking funny, bro. Oh my goodness. Avengers Doomsday. It's real irony, the lack of self-awareness.
Death comes for us all.
I read your mind. I'm media literate. Bethesda didn't create Fallout. Well, actually, yeah, you're right. I give you that. You're right. That makes more sense why they do that.
The question isn't
X-Men.
Are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
Nah, this is the Doomsday movie. Oh, they got both of them. They got Charles and Magneto. Yo, no funny shit. How old is this nigga, bro? I'm not trying to be like funny when I say this, but I swear this bald-headed nigga been old since I was a kid. When the original X-Men movies came out when I was a kid. Very fucking old. Yeah, them bitches come out like early 2000s. I was like a tween, bro. I was like 12, 13, 14, some shit like that. Like he looks a little bit older, but he definitely looks like he's older, Magneto. Bro was old in Star Trek. Big Scott. The X-Men will return. One last hurrah. That's cool. They get one last hurrah. I wonder what it feels like to be an actor like at that age. Like, do they still enjoy it? Or is at this point, it's just they trying to set their family up with these checks? 11 months, 11 days. They really hyping this shit up. We are a year out from this movie and they're hyping it. I don't know if it was real or not. I seen a screenshot that said the final cut of the movie will be 3 hours and 45 minutes. Is that true? How they know that if the movie ain't even coming out for another year? I hope it's true. I'm gonna be in that bitch, boy. In that movie, let me see. 3 hours, 45 minutes. Avengers. That was fake. I thought it was fake. Yeah. Yeah, this is the screenshot I saw on Twitter. This is on Reddit. I think it's fake. This doesn't look real, but I ain't gonna hold you. If that shit is real, a nigga will pop a 5-hour energy drink, bro. I'm going to bed early the night before the movie. I'm popping some caffeine, gonna get a cup of coffee. We're gonna get right. We're gonna eat breakfast because I will be sitting there ready to go. Trust me, yeah, but I don't think this is real looking at it a second time. You know, sometimes you just be scrolling on Twitter, but you're not like conscious. So I wasn't really looking at it. But now that I see it full screen on a proper monitor, this shit look fake as hell. We know motherfuckers don't pay attention. I would be paying attention. That crash gonna hit you hard. I just needed to lock in for a few hours, man.